my Aries, this is Renee Michelle coming to you live, well, in color. Like, it was Saturday night. I don't know what made me say that. So if you know somebody, a relative or somebody that say, live, it's Saturday night. Who does that? I don't. Okay. Who's this? Aries? Aries, what's up? Welcome to Chronicles of Hoodoo Spiritualist. My channel here on YouTube. I'm Renee Michelle. This is Aries 2015. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, and all of that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Just a little girl, you know, I'm just a little engine that could. I'm just trying. So nice. Thank you very, very much. Here we go. Aries 2015, December 2015. All right, Aries. Last week I was a little rough on y'all, so hopefully this month or Aries it'll be a little less cumbersome. Right? Okay. Okay, Aries. What I feel is the underlying of the reason is you have things in the works, things that you want to do, things that you want to be after. You were standing in your own this week. What? Right now in this moment, you got plans for the future. All of this, all I see is plans. And I feel like you're real enthusiastic about those plans. You on fire about them plans. You ready. And you want to take your time. You want to you don't want to rush things. You want to take your time. You want to talk to the right people. You want to be about the right people, and you want to be around the right people to know what's going on for your future and what's going on with you. Right? Last week was an emotional week for you. Last week you was a little off kilter. Right? You let things get a little too far, and you know, this week. We already did that reading, but guess what? That card is coming up again. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a bitch. And I hate to say it to you, Aries, but that's the way it's coming up. Your partner in crime is right next to you for the next week, and that's the Empress. That means to tell me that even though you're in the ass this week coming and you're going to make adjustments, by next week you're going to be calmed down because she's the yin to your yang. She's the mother energy. She's soft. She's loving. She's kind. She has a lot of ideas, a lot of opinions. So on one side, this week, you're the Emperor. I know you're in the middle. You're coming towards the end, or coming into this week and leaving this week. So that emotional hurt is going to make you be fiery and have an attitude because you're emotionally hurt this week. You're going to be fiery the next week. And then the week after that, you're going to come into your own and calm the hell down. That's the way I see these cards. And sorry about the little mini earthquake. That's all me. But you got to really, 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 next week, this week coming in. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. You're emotionally upset. You're angry. I understand it. But you have to make adjustments. And it tells me in the cards that you will. By week 3, by the following week, you would have calmed down a lot. And you'll have ideas and plans about what to do about this situation that has got you so fired up. Right? Because you had a certain plan to begin with. You had certain things that you wanted to do, certain ways. Had to do with your finances, certain ways to start a new business and do all of this stuff. And somebody came along and knocked the dominoes over after you set all them suckers up in a row, standing straight line after line. You done made the curves and everything. Somebody done came and knocked all that stuff down. And that's all understandable. But on the same token, you can't be an asshole. You can't be a bitch. You can be angry, but you got to make adjustments. And in the week 4, whatever you there's money coming into you by the end of the month, right? You had these plans, you had plans to set out to do a certain thing, but by the end of the month, the money comes from somewhere to ease you up, to help you out. I don't know if it's Christmas gifts or whatever the situation is, but there's going to be a release on a financial front for you at the end of the month. right? Because I feel like by the third week, you're going to have a strong idea how to reline those dominoes quickly. Like, you're going to put little tabs on them and hang them by a string and pull them up like that. So if somebody knock them over, you just pull them right back up and stand them up. That's some craziness, but that's what they just told me. But anyway, like, you're going to find a quicker way to rebound for such a hit. You know what I'm saying? From such a bad situation or whatever the situation was. You're going to find a different way to handle it, to get back on your feet quicker, and then the money is going to come in, and then at the end they're coming to me really fast. Whenever I start to stutter, that means that like that, they're coming to me real fast. So if you really focus on it, if you really think about it, you're going to find a way to do this much more better than you're doing it now. So this is really a learning experience. It's a life-changing learning experience for you. So because I see 4 major arcana cards here, so it's a life-changing learning experience. And you're going to come up with new ideas. You're going to grow so much from this. The 3 cards that are on the table are people who manifest things in all different kinds of ways. There's some of us who can cook real well and will start a business cooking. Then there's other of us, you know what I mean? But there's some of us that are jack of all trades. Like, they can cook real well, they can write real well, you know what I'm saying? And they're good business people. Then they're good with finance, you know what I'm saying? Then they're very creative. They're very artistic. They have all these different handles. So they're telling me to remind you that don't forget you have all these different avenues that you can use. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to just be this because you wanted it to work out in this. I wanted it to open a bakery. That's what I wanted to open. The bank said, no, fuck. Okay, so I'm going to still try to open a bank. But meanwhile, the bank is saying, aren't you a finance executive? Da-da-da-da-da. You don't want to open da-da-da-da. You're like, no, that's not my passion. I like to bake. I want to open a bakery. You know what I mean? But what they're saying is if you can get your money up with that financial lending institution business that you're starting for the next couple of years, then you can finance your own bakery. You get what I'm saying? So it's about having all these different avenues, right? And you picking the right avenue and making sure that you talk to the right people about getting those avenues together, about working those avenues out, talking to people who have done it already, talking to people you know who are successful in it, because this is a rebirth for you. This situation that you mad about that is over, you're going to be over that and on to something new by the end of the month. Because you're going to have a new outlook, a new way, and you're going to understand that you have new ideas, and you're going to understand that I am the man. I am the woman. I just got to get my stuff together. I just got to reestablish myself. I just got to rebound. Aries. Thank you. I'm Renee Michelle. You can reach me at Renee Michelle 1975 at gmail.com. Wow, what else? Stop sitting on your ass, they said. Stop sitting on your butt. Get up and do you. Okay? That was meant for somebody. All right, y'all. HuluSpiritualist.tumblr.com. You can read about my blogs there. Alrighty? Thank you, Aries. Happy holidays. See you for your weekly reading. That's if you still like me. Ashe, stay blessed.